Poppy Playtime, a franchise known and loved by millions. A franchise that I have beaten almost every single chapter on almost all my devices I own. And most recently, as of February 18th, 2026, they finally released their highly anticipated Chapter 5. I got it as soon as it came out, only 5 minutes after it dropped on Steam. And after playing through the entire game, it took me over 5 total hours. And this chapter is definitely way better than Chapter 4. Not too much dialogue, a lot of gameplay, but as a first-time player, please, don't make the same mistake as me. Do not play this without a guide for your first time. And this chapter. This without a guide fucking sucks. And we also got to see many things, like as you're seeing right now, the prototypes, full body reveal.
What did you do with
There were tons of plot twists that I will go over in this video. So anyways, let's dive in to my opinion on Poppy Playtime, Chapter 5.
Very.
In a better place now.
No. You're a monster!
I built us a home and kept us safe. And you repaid me by bringing in an outsider. Plotting to
Destroy
the only heaven you or I
will ever get. I had hoped your time in the case
would help you see.
reason. I see now.
This was my fault.
You act
like a child because
a child.
Is what they made you.
Now, Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 was overall one of my favorite chapters, introducing many new characters like Gilbert, I think his name was. We saw Kissy Missy, Poppy, and as you saw, we saw the prototype's full body reveal. We saw Huggy at the beginning of the game. And, yeah. And we also have, probably, in my opinion, one of the most fucking annoying characters in this whole game, Lily Lovebraids. This chase you're seeing right now took me at least an hour to complete when I played through this. And no, as you can probably tell, this is not my footage. I am borrowing this from somebody else. I will link their channel name in the description. So, yeah. Anyways, this chase, you can definitely tell, looking by this footage, they spent their time wisely. They made sure to make this game good. They focused on quality instead of gameplay. Unlike a certain chapter, Chapter 4. And the characters, yeah, and also she can do that. She can kill you in midair, which is awesome. If you go the wrong way, she kills you in midair. It's fucking awesome. But anyways, yeah, Lily Lovebraid's design. She's kind of ugly. I gotta be honest, her design's ugly as fuck, but it's definitely better than the trailer. It looks better. It looks better in game than it was in the fucking trailer. In the trailer, it was absolute ass, but it's still kind of ass, but yeah. And earlier in the chapter, there's like there's this girl called like Miss Stacy, I think. There's like, I don't know. I'll show like some footage of it later, but yeah. And one of the theories is under her bed, like if you open up her bed when you get to that part, like there's a skeleton under her bed with the ID of Miss Stacy. So their voices sound heavily similar. So my theory is that Lily Lovebraids was Miss Stacy, but got turned into, Lily Lovebraids. I may be wrong, I may be not. I might be wrong, I may be right. That's just a theory. Anyways, this chase is fucking annoying as hell. And yeah, I love this chapter, but it's definitely one of the most annoying. Now, if you do ever play this chapter, for the love of God, do not play this without a guide. You will spend hours without a guide. Like, some of these puzzles are so damn confusing, and then you finally figure out and you're like, it was that fucking simple? And then, yeah. And, yeah. This chapter is definitely the best in my opinion. And, yep, I was so damn excited for Lily Lovebraids' death. And, yeah, as you see, we crush her with a cloud. So, yeah. Anyways, yeah, look at this. Her death, I hated her ass. I wanted to burn her alive, and luckily she's dead. So yeah, let's move on to the next part. Now, another really interesting part about this chapter is Huggy Wuggy. As you saw, if you played chapter 4 and saw the ending or watched the video on it, you'll know that Huggy Wuggy was never dead. Now, I'm gonna spoil something right now. Later, like near the very end of the chapter, Huggy Wuggy does actually die. Prototype kills him. And yeah, this part is showing is his main part. Is his main introduction into this chapter. Besides like the 3 chases, besides like the 3 different chases he's had before this. But anyways, I found this part to be really, really damn annoying. It made me want to punch a hole in my monitor, but my monitor lived. So yippee. And yeah, basically what you gotta do is you gotta get 3 of these bulky ass batteries from different spots around the room, and you gotta distract. And yeah, that's the new hand. That's, as what you're seeing on the right, is the new conductor hand, I believe. And yeah, those little power sources. It's kind of like the green hand, except it's kind of like the green hand, but just with more uses. And yeah, it's really useful for parts like this when you're forced to be powering shit all the time. Because there's projectors that you can use to distract Huggy while you go, like, for example, go drag a battery over to its spot. And yeah, it was a really annoying part, but I made it through. This chapter is overall really amazing, and I love it, but we still ain't done yet. I still have, like, a lot more I plan to talk about. So, first of all, we have some of... Now, this part, Huggy Wuggy, it's not that bad. His jump scare is kind of the same, just... It's literally the same besides his, you know, in-game design. But, yeah. I still hated this part. I got so lost trying to find all these batteries. Like, I can only get that first one, where you have to, like, get Huggy to break that one projector that leads into the one room. It was annoying as fuck, but I made it through. I figured it out, and I got past it. Yeah, and, like, Poppy got kidnapped at the end of the chapter, so yeah, this chapter is definitely something, and it left us on a major cliffhanger, which I will talk about later. No, also, really quick, I just want to ask, if you can, please make sure to like and subscribe, because it helps me out a ton, and lets me know that you guys love these types of videos, and it lets me know that y'all want more videos like this. Anyways, yeah, as you see, this projector here, you have to power that on, and then afterwards he's gonna like break it, and then it's gonna reveal that area of like the big bulky ass battery that you need. And yeah, this chapter was definitely really good. I love it, but yeah, and yet again, we ain't done. We simply have a lot more. And yeah, you see Huggy's watching it. I don't know the lore about this. I don't bother learning lore. I'm just not a lore guy. So yeah, it's just not my thing. But yeah, there definitely is a lot of lore. Seems to be like especially around Huggy Wuggy. It's like this one part where you there's this one machine you have to go into, which like shows you Huggy's memories, you could say, and you have to do that 3 times to get a code. And yeah, it's really interesting, to say the least. And the chapter is just yet again overall. There's this one part where you have to like escape the something. I don't remember what the objective's called. I finished this chapter like a couple hours ago. I was recording this, and yeah. Some of these parts are really damn confusing, and I was being a dumbass and didn't use a guide because I didn't want to spoil the chapter for myself. Again, because when chapter 4 came out, I was only intending to figure out how to do this one part, but I ended up spoiling myself the entire chapter. So, yeah, so I already knew the ending and stuff, and I didn't have a legit reaction. But yeah, this time I did, and I was so fucking glad to be done with this chapter. This chapter without a guide is fucking horrible. You guys probably don't even understand. I hated doing this without a guide. That's why it took me like 5 hours. I had like 15 hours of playtime before I played it. Now I have 20 hours of playtime. Like 5 hours for chapter 5. Like, if that's how long it took without a guide. If they ever decide to make chapter 6, how long is it gonna take me? I can only imagine it can take me fucking forever. And yeah, this part, yeah, you can see there's a jump scare. It's literally just the same, except of, you know, that stuff. Yeah, anyways, yeah, I really love this part. Huggy is an amazing character. They really pulled him off. They really showed him in this chapter. And anyways, let's go on to the next part of this because I'm running out of time. Now let's talk about one of our new allies in this chapter, being Giblet. This guy, I don't really know about how I feel about him. His design is unique, to say the least. It's definitely unique. It's different than some of our other allies, like Kissy Missy.
You're the one they've been talking about. The one who put mommy in the grinder.
Chapter 3, he was technically an ally, but in chapter 4, we found out it was the prototype.
They're calling you the Playtime Butcher.
We had Dowie for a little bit, and then yeah.
Doing all the way down here.
The way he works in this chapter is extremely different. Instead of being turned into an enemy later in the game, later in the franchise, he stays an ally. He never turned against us in this chapter.
We can't stay here. I got a place. Just follow me.
And yeah, his section is pretty unique. That's for sure. So yeah, this is after also Huggy stole a grab pack earlier in the game, and yeah, he walks you to shelter, and then the prototype. He goes down there, and
blow this place up.
Yeah.
Her heart's always been in the right place, but that girl.
I don't really have much to say for Giblet. So I mean, it's kind of like, but yeah, Giblet, he's a cool guy. I like his design, but I have like nothing to talk about this dude. Like, his section isn't really that. It's not really useful, but he does also help us get a new grab pack. But yeah. Anyways, let's move on again because I have nothing else to talk about Giblet. Now let's talk about the prototype's final chase in this chapter. So as you can see, here the prototype ambushes us. He ambushes us along with Huggy and Kissy, because right before this we got chased down by Huggy Wuggy. We had final chase with Huggy in this chapter, and yeah. So now we have to run. So we hop on this train. Surely nothing bad will happen, right? Totally didn't learn our lesson back in chapter fucking 2 when the train fucking crashed. So anyways, yeah, we had this final fight, and basically we had to do a bunch of different puzzles, avoid the prototype stacks, and get to the end to where you can eventually jump. Now I think this part is actually really good. It was fun. It was a little hard to figure out at times, but mostly pretty easy. It's not too hard. It's not too easy. It's right in the middle. Now there are certain parts where it can be a little hard to figure out. And the way the prototype like works in this chase is like, holy shit, it's terrifying. It can be terrifying if you're playing it for the first time. And that's why I really like this. Because this part, sometimes, if you're playing it for the first time and you have no guide or anything, it can be pretty terrifying. Especially when he crawls on the fucking walls of the tunnel. Where it gets fucking creepy. And then I don't know why bro isn't just ripping the train in half here. If he's on top of the train, why can't he just rip it in half and snatch us up? I mean, it's a video game. It doesn't have to make sense. I mean, this whole thing doesn't make fucking sense. But yeah, and you can see a little Glowbee like making little faces at this, which is kind of fucking hilarious to me. And yeah, I really like this part. And the way Poppy and Giblet are in the front and Giblet's telling us to get the fuck over there. They're just kind of funny. But yeah, they do eventually jump off, and we jumped off too right at the end. And yeah, overall the prototype, the way he's introduced in this chapter is meh. It's alright. It's decent. It's not bad. It's not good. It's not bad. It's also not good. It's like a middle. It's like it was an okay introduction. I would have expected better, but you can't expect much from Mob Entertainment, can you? Anyways, its design when he first gets introduced is like, it looks weird. It doesn't look creepy, but then like certain parts, like in this chase, it actually looks terrifying, which I really love. When he first gets introduced, it seems like, oh, it's just a jester, but then when he turns his head around, it's like a one-eyed jester, and you're like, holy shit. And some people didn't like it. I personally kind of did. I personally did because it's a good design. But yeah. Anyways, yeah, and this is like right before the end, basically. There's like this is like the last section before like there's this long ass cutscene before the end. And yeah. I really like this chapter. This is definitely one of my favorites. Yeah, and then this part here, you have to like stop the gas first before you're able to power that. It took me a couple tries to figure out when I first beat this chapter when it came out. And yeah, there's like a valve right next to him, like right there. It's like a valve right. This valve like near him, and then after this, you like have to freeze the prototype. Yeah, right there, there's the valve. I don't know what the fuck this guy is doing, but, yeah. And you see right there, you have to put it there, and then you have to turn it, like chapter 4. And then you're able to power the shit up. Then you're able to use the inductive fan to do that. And then, yep. Finally, you jump off, and that is the end of the chase. Anyways, I'm literally right at the end. So anyways, let's get on to the ending of this chapter. Now, the ending of this chapter is really unique.
I thought you were gone.
And is arguably has one of the biggest plot twists that I have ever seen from this franchise.
Poppy.
So, as you can see here, after the chase, the train crashes
He took her.
yet fucking again. And,
Kisses.
Prototype, he stabs us and he puts us in this like poppy gel shit, I believe, and we get this fake death message, and then we wake up here
Told you
because
I
Giblet
wasn't a
revived
hero.
us, and yeah, we find out that the prototype took Poppy, and Kissy is probably dead, but people are speculating that she and Huggy might not be dead, because why would they make a death for characters that have been with us almost the entire franchise, so small. And yeah, then you have to find this backup thing, and yeah, you find this backup thing afterwards, and you head in here and start looking for the backup.
It's gotta be here. Keep looking.
And well, I'm not gonna spoil much, but I was genuinely shocked about this ending. So
This is it.
yeah.
This has gotta be where they
So
keep
when we
the
find the
backup.
backup, which is a computer for some damn reason. Yeah, it's a computer, and we need to power it on. We need to power it on, and yeah. So you need to press the keyboard. And yeah, I don't know what this guy's doing. And then we have to override it. And this ending is shocking. Because I was like, this is arguably, in my opinion, one of the biggest plot twists this franchise has ever seen. Because this backup, somebody we thought was dead, last chapter, and it turns out the backup was none other than the Doctor. We revived the Doctor.
This is
And anyways,
rather
that was my review
tale.
of Chapter 5, of Playtime Chapter 5. And I will see you all next time. Peace.